45 minutes outside of this is the largest collection that we've ever purchased. It says it's 1.3 million cards, and it's a substantial amount of money. We got a 16-foot U-Haul behind us to load this thing up. So we're loading it up. It's about a 7.5, 8-hour round trip drive. So we're picking it up tonight. We're going to drive it back home, and then we're going to start the madness of sorting and all that fun stuff over the next 17 years of our life. You guys excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
What about you?
Yeah, really excited.
So this is a 16-foot U-Haul stacked to the brim. Well, to the brim of that edge over there. It took us over an hour to load up. Sealed wax all the way from the floor up. All these, I mean, just ridiculous amount of stuff. All right, so we just picked up this million card collection, and we're about an hour into the drive back. It's about a 4-hour drive from us. It's late now, it's 10 o'clock, and the guy that we bought it from calls me and says, hey, I realized that a stack of the good cards that I've been taking photos of, I thought I'd put it in one of the boxes that you gave you, and you guys saw the video, there's thousands of boxes and hundreds of boxes. He said, I'm gonna have to bring these cards out to you. So we're literally waiting at a gas station for him to drive all the way out here, meet us in the middle of nowhere. To get these cards. So the journey continues. It's gonna end up being almost a 11-hour total trip to get this done today and to get these cards. But I can't wait to show you them. It's been a great experience. I'm looking forward to having some fun with them. Hey folks, what's going on? So as you can see behind me here, we've locked down the 1.5 million cards. They're now in a large garage, and we're gonna work through this the next few weeks. It was a combination of very organized with some of these 5,200 count boxes, which are 5,000 count boxes, which there are 250 of, and then there's just total madness, right? I had to pull these out of cases and tubs, and really just put some organization around what's happening here. And by the way, that's like 5,000 vintage cards from 1955 all the way to 1970 that I'm gonna sort through and figure out. And as I'm sorting through, I'm just finding some great stuff. I can't wait to show you all the good stuff. But when you do something like this, and I've done about 15 of these collection buys over the last couple years, and each one I've learned a little bit more about how to do this the right way. And so I'm going to share some of my learnings with you over the course of this, because it's very easy to get excited and sucked into certain collections and get thrilled that you see something and think about the possibilities of uncovering something great. But the reality is most of these do not work. Most of these will end up taking so much of your time and so much of your energy that it's a loss, regardless of what you maybe end up uncovering. And so I'm going to help you avoid some of those pitfalls, because I think as you kind of look around the next couple of years, there's going to be opportunity for you to maybe pop in and buy someone's collection because either they're moving out of the hobby or they just need the cash. And if you're smart with your money, you might be able to swoop in and make them a fair deal and buy yourself a decent collection to go through. But you have to approach it. You have to approach it a certain way, or at least a couple, things that I've learned along the way to make sure it's not a total time suck for you. So over the next few weeks, months, I'm going to walk you through this journey the best I can. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, you see something, you're like, hey, Ty, I want that car that I saw there. Like, shoot me a message. But more importantly, I just want you to enjoy this with me. I love late 90s stuff. There's lots of fun late 90s stuff. There's a ton of vintage. There's a lot of sealed stuff that I'm going to open with you. So buckle up and enjoy the journey. I'm going to show you a few quick big cards that I found very early on, and then we'll catch you on part 2. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching what we do here on Bench Clear. See ya. All right. Hey, folks. So look, I know there's a lot of these videos out there where people buy collections and they go through, and there's a lot of junk wax in these cases, and I got 1.5 million cards. There's plenty of that. That's not what my intent is. I want to try to help you enjoy the ride with me, but I'm going to point out cards and bring cards that I think are unique, maybe cards you don't see a lot of, and also help you understand what you could potentially look for when you're buying large collections, okay? And I'm kind of a junkie when it comes to late 90s stuff. So I'll point out a lot of late 90s stuff that I think is extremely important to pay attention to, okay? Let's start with 99 2000 black label, Topps gold label. Super fun set. There's parallels, there's black label, and there's red labels. There's one-to-one parallels. These are class 3, so the scarcity goes class 1, class 2, class 3, and then you have parallels within each of those. These are the class 3s that I think are beautiful. If you see these in boxes, be sure to like flip them over, look, and see if there's any variations, parallels that you're missing. The insert set, one of the insert sets was the Prime Gold insert set from that series, and there's also parallels for the Prime Gold. So 99 2000 has some sweet stuff. Now, when it comes to finest, I saw this card immediately and I knew because there's an iconic Kobe Bryant Dunk Masters, and this is the refractor version, numbered to 150, 17 to 150, highly sought after insert set. And if you see finest 99 2000 or 98 99, 2000 2001, like basketball especially, that you know you're kind of heading down the right path because there's a lot of parallels that are highly sought after. I mean, this is a $125 card raw because people love this set, and I love this set. Metal obviously is known for the precious metals. When you look at this, you're thinking, okay, what's up with this? Well, if you see metals, 99 2000 especially, you got the emeralds. They're notified by here with the E in the back. That'll help you kind of understand. But they're green, so you can see that. It's a growing parallel that people are aiming for. Some of the top names in metal with PMGs, emeralds, they're highly sought after. So when you see sets like this, know that across sports, football, baseball, and basketball, you're going to have parallels that are important. Okay, holographics for basketball collectors, 99 2000. This was a pretty cool set, right? It's just they're very fun looking cards. It's an upper deck series, but it's the awesome AU, right? Gold is the gold parallel holographics, and very rare. And I came across this one and I thought, man, this is beautiful. Looks really good. It's Finley, right? Nothing too crazy, but still a very popular, good card. Okay. Obviously, when you see baseball cards, there's certain years that you look for. You see 2011, you're thinking Mike Trout. You see, 2000, you're thinking, Ichiro. You see 2001, you're thinking Albert Pujols. And came across multiple Albert Pujols rookies that I'm pretty excited about. A few of these are going to grading. By the way, any of these that you see could potentially be on the eBay store. So check out the eBay store. The link's in the show notes. And I always try to work out things for you guys. Okay, all right. 1998 Fleer Ultra. I was talking about this on a recent episode of On the Fly with Mike. You're thinking, what's so cool about that? Well, first off, the Ultra brand back then, I think, was just unprecedented. But the gold medallions were a pretty popular parallel. But the platinum medallions, number 266, were ultra sought after and are still, no pun intended, are still highly sought after. Look, it's Skip Hicks. Again, not the best of players, but it's a Skip Hicks number to 66 platinum medallion. A lot of people, shoot after these sets and want these large lots and players. And again, just word of wisdom, right? When you see those types of the eras and those cards, you know that there's potentially parallels and things that were kind of just brushed aside back during that time that were pretty good. So don't miss them. Don't miss the opportunity. Okay, 94 Classic. Michael Irvin. Autograph on card. Number 306 to 1994. Does that bring back some memories for some of you? Classic set. It's always fun to see an on-card auto. Speaking of on-card autos, was really excited when I came across this bad boy. Barry Bonds. Now, this was part of the scoreboard buyback card. They would buy back the cards, and I want to say there was a Barry Bonds like hot box or something. For those that remember that set, let me know more about it. But I'm trying to recall back in that, it was either 96, maybe 95, the scoreboard. But anyway, this is a 94 Leaf on-card auto, hand numbered 408 or 480 to 1994. Yeah, sweet card. Such a sweet card. It was in a case when I found it too. So I listed it in the store as an auction. I'm kind of tempted to grade it, honestly. It just, man, I mean, look at that card. It looks perfect. Okay, and then one more modern day card. 2014 Topps Chrome Black Refractor, number to 100. I mean, look, it's not even an earlier card for Molina, but again, you see these cards and you go through the refractors and you see the chromes, and especially when you're buying large lots, cards like this are meaningful. This is how you move the needle when you buy collections. You find the parallels that were brushed aside that are now highly sought after. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. Okay, let's kind of move back into the eras a little bit, and we'll show you some cool cards. I mean, how can you not get excited when you come across Jerry Rice? Not the most well-centered card, but edges look pretty good. I mean, corners aren't the best, but I mean, look, it's a Jerry Rice rookie that was just sitting in a box, and I'd give this a solid PSA 6. Top to bottom is pretty bad, though. Either way, how can you not be excited when you come across a Jerry Rice rookie? I was super stoked to see this. So, yeah, I mean, come on. 1968 Nolan Ryan rookie, miscut, whatever, in this beautiful case. I saw it, I'm like, oh, yes. Mainly because we only have one other Nolan Ryan rookie, and me and the boys were really stoked. We were just stoked to see this. Miscut and all, it doesn't matter. It's a Nolan Ryan rookie, and even so, a very valuable card, and loved it. So, 1962, Hank Aaron popped up in a box, and I look, it's a great card. But what surprised me most with how good a condition it's in outstanding condition. Maybe not sitting really well, but just one of these mini vintage cards as I'm flipping through, just finding them and just being super excited about finding them. Progressing through, we're about down to 1954. Came across this Al Kaline in really good condition, a little blue up on the corner, but I mean, considering it's a 1954, pretty hard to complain. So I'm going to send this into SGC. By the time you watch this, it'll already be at SGC. And then, come on now, guys. Jackie Robinson, 54. Not in great condition, of course, but it is a 1954, and it's going to SGC regardless. So I don't really care. I'm just super stoked to get a Jackie. When I saw this, I got super stoked because the boys and I do not have a Jackie Robinson, and so we're going to get this slab and just enjoy it. So there you go. Finally, for those that remember 1991, there was a precious little set, and let's see if anyone knows what's happening here. Anybody know what's happening? Operation Desert Shield. Multiple hundreds of Desert Shield that we're just that we're working through. These are all going on the store individually. Pretty excited about this. If you are interested at all in Desert Shield, let me know. We'll work out a deal for you. But there's some big names in here as well. No chipper, but some big names. You can just see these are That special set made for the military. A lot of them were wasted, so they're highly sought after. Set collectors love them. These are all just in perfect condition. So I'm pretty excited to get these out for people. So anyway, thanks for watching. Again, let me know what you're looking for. Let me know what you like. And we'd love to take care of you. Enjoy this journey with us. See ya.